Hello, this is a quick video to help you through Activity 1.4.1, Israel and Palestine, Two Sides of the Story. This activity asks you to present both sides of the story, so one from the Israeli side and one from the Palestinian side, regarding the issue that is occurring and has occurred in Israel. So we're going to go over the instructions and then I will show you how to complete this assignment. So if you follow along with the reading, it says, it is important to remember that there are always two sides to a story. Before drawing any conclusions or making decisions, students, just like world leaders, need to consider the viewpoints of both Israelis and Palestinians. For this activity, you will read about what each side believes by clicking on the link provided. You will need to scroll down on the page to read about the main issues. So it talks about Jerusalem's holy sites, the Palestinian borders, Palestinian refugees and the right of return. We're going to go ahead and click here to read about the issues. We're not going to read about them just yet, but know that you need to have this open while you're completing this activity. And then once you have read both sides of the story, you will need to complete the following activity. List 4 items that support the position of the Israelis, so that's 4 items, and then list 4 items that support the positions of the Palestinians. You will use this list for the next activity to write a brief essay that explains the Israeli and Palestinian situation. So this is helping you build up to the next assignment, which is a 2-paragraph essay. And this will help you develop at least one of those paragraphs. If you need a refresher on the Israeli and Palestinian issue, you need to make sure to go back and read lesson 1.4. And if you haven't read through any of the lessons in this unit, I suggest that you do, because this entire unit is about cultural differences and conflicts. But our focus for this one is 1.4, Cultural Conflict, Israel and Palestine. Make sure you read this and that you watch the video, because it will not make sense if you do not watch this video. So make sure you click on play to watch the 6-minute video. So back to the assignment. We're going to click start. And you need to list 4 items that support the position of the Israeli and 4 for the Palestinians. Now, this is where the website comes in handy. You can, if you would like to, use any information that you learned in the previous lesson. That is completely fine. So if you want to use information from lesson 1.4, you can do that. This is going to help you even more. So what this is from Scholastic. So this is a website and a magazine that is designed for students in grades K through 12, basically. And this is written more towards teens. And although this activity guide, this reading is a little dated, the main points are still valid. So make sure that you read through this opposing viewpoints. Both sides know what they want. So read this. Now, if you look, this breaks down the article into 3 parts: Jerusalem's holy sites, Palestinian borders, and Palestinian refugees and the right of return. So these are 3 topics that are covered here in this teacher's activity, or this website. If you look, it says Israeli point of view and Palestinian viewpoint. So make sure that you read through these. These are, keep in mind, these come from teenagers, and the reason we selected quotes from teenagers is because most of our students in this program are teens. And so we want to have you look at this issue through the point of view of a teenager. All right, so again, the different topics are covered here, and on each side you have the viewpoint. I do not want you to copy and paste. Please do not copy and paste. Read through this and say, okay, regarding the holy sites, Israel claims Jerusalem as its capital. So, Jerusalem claimed as its capital. That's number 1. And the spot contains the ruins of Judaism's holiest site. And then contains Judaism's holiest sites. Okay, there's 1. Now you're going to list three more positions, three more items that support the positions of the Israelis. Do not just list a few words. Make sure you use at least one full sentence. So don't just say holy sites, capital. Make sure that you use a full, complete sentence to explain that position. So now you would go and you would look at what the Israelis' point of view is on other things, on the Palestinian borders. So you could list this information. And then on Palestinian refugees and the right of return. Same thing for the Palestinian issues. You would list 4 items that support their viewpoint. And again, you can scroll up here and you can write down any of the information from here. Again, do not copy and paste, just provide the information in your own words. If you have any questions about this assignment, please make sure that you contact your teacher. You can reach your teacher through your classroom chat system. So if you're on your dashboard or even in your class, you can reach your teacher that way. You can also email them, text them, and set up phone time if you need more of a one-on-one personal conversation with your teacher. Also, feel free to rewind this activity or this video for the activity and watch it over again. It's, pretty common even as an adult, and this is me personally speaking, that I have to read instructions and I have to go through readings 2, sometimes 3 times to really understand what it is I am looking for. So again, rewind and contact your teacher if you have any questions. Thank you.